Hey friends, it's Julie from Plan to Create, and I'm giving you a sneak peek here of a finished product, but whoa, I whip you back to the middle of the project when I'm actually doing it in my Hobonichi cousin. I end up in my Archer and Olive, so this video is just an absolute process of like how I started and where I ended up. So you're going to see that I actually, on the back of my January page where I had already stamped some hexagons, I came through and I added some more because I wanted to track a spot for all the books I'm planning to read in 2022. My goal is to read at least 12, so I'm off to a good start, probably not sustainable. But I'm going through here and I have stamped using the lightest inks I possibly could because it's my Hobonichi and I don't want to have a lot of shadowing or bleed through. And then my idea was to come back with this solid hexagon and stamp out the books that I have read, so it's kind of like crossing it off with my Tombow. I love that feeling, so I wanted to do that here. And I just looked at it and was like, ugh, it just fell really flat to me. The colors didn't pop, there wasn't a lot of contrast, and it's fine, it's doable, but I decided, you know what, I really want to drag out my Archer and Olive book and give this a chance. So in the process, I pull out my Archer and Olive and I decide that I'm going to move in. I pull out these chunky alphabet stamps from Felicity Jane Studios and go to town adding my name, and now it's official. Before I jump in, well, I technically already jumped in, clearly I've already stamped, but before I proceed with this process video, I want to stop here and offer a giveaway. I want to thank you guys for joining me here, for watching this process, for, learning along with me, and I happen to have an extra set of this Document Winter that I've purchased. This whole set, it's really cute. It covers the month of January, February, March, but it also has a lot of stamps that you can use throughout the entire year. And so I want to offer this to one of you. Please comment below and tell me what you do what your favorite place to stamp is, whether that's cards or your planner, or you don't stamp at all, and you can totally admit that. You're just wanting to test it out, and this might be your first set. Let me know where you're at with stamping, because it's something that I really love, and I hope to share more of, and I hope that you guys want to see it, because it's what I want to share. So let's figure that out. But here's my way of saying thank you, so comment below and let me know where you're at in the stamping world. Okay, jumping back in. I definitely thought I filmed myself stamping these. Apparently I did not. So you got the idea here though. I just take that hexagon stamp and kind of make a little weave. I wanted to leave room there on the left for a title. So you can see that that's what that break is. And I wanted it to be a little bit wonky and off center, not perfect. I pull out one of my favorite sets. This is called This Life from the Stamp Market, and this is a new color for me. It's called Cotton Candy, also from the Stamp Market. This little cube is perfectly sized for these numbers, and I want to stamp out 2022. I'm getting a little nervous there. I start to squish these closer and closer as I get towards the binding because I'm like, oh man, I don't want to have to end up stamping inside the binding or on it, but I managed to pull it off. There's space, and it works out perfectly. Next, I want to use this little stack of books stamp from the Stay Home set from Studio Calico. That's a lot of S's. I had done this same little book in my Hobonichi, but I had done it in the light pebble ink and it just didn't show, and I wanted this to contrast, so I wanted it in pink to show up a little bit better, but it's still a light enough color that I can write over it when the time comes to fill in my books. Ah, geez, I'm trying to cut off my camera from filming constantly, so I'm obviously filming the wrong things and I'm cutting off the parts that I want to have filmed. So I reenact there for you that I highlighted those top 3 hexagons in linen. I kind of cheated because I already knew that I had read these books and I just wanted to stamp that because I didn't want to be patient for that. If I wrote the stuff on it first and then I wanted to stamp, sometimes the ink can get congested with my ink from my pen. I didn't have patience for that. So I skipped, I cheated, I went ahead and I blocked those guys off. And now I want to come through and number each hexagon so that there's 1 through 12 there, and I can have a quick look at how many books I have read and how many I still want to read. I pull out this smaller number set from Studio L2E. It's called Just the Numbers, and it's a perfect way for me to number each of my hexagons so that I can quickly at a glance see how many I have to read and how many I still have left. I had used just the light pebble ink in the Hobonichi, so yeah, it was just fun to be able to experiment with some brighter, bolder colors here in the Archer and Olive, not worry about anything bleeding through, and it turned out really cute. Are any of you guys in the book of the month? I love it because they send us a new book each month. I get to pick and choose from my favorite options, and it definitely is getting me reading. I had like 3 months worth that I'm kind of catching up on, so I had 3 books that I've already read this month. I've enjoyed all of them. I wouldn't say 5 stars, but a good solid 4. Just really good entertainment. Kind of better than watching a TV show. So there it is, folks, my dirty laundry hung out there for everyone to see. I started this project in my Hobonichi, ended it here in my Archer and Olive, but I wanted to share the whole picture. I could have easily just shown you this project here in this book and pretended like it never occurred in my Hobonichi, but the way I see it, I would have neglected the opportunity to learn from myself and to share that with you guys. What I'm learning is that my Hobonichi cousin is there for me to gather my plans, gather the ideas from my head, and help me get things executed. My Archer and Olive notebook is my place to play. I am not here to say that you cannot combine those into a Hobonichi. It's possible you can get very creative in a Hobonichi, but the way I like to get creative is through stamping in inks, and I find I'm better served here in an Archer and Olive notebook with nice, thick paper. Thank you for hanging with me through this process, you guys. I hope that you're enjoying this book as much as I am. I'll share some more details about the giveaway in the description box below, so make sure you check that out to participate and comment to be a part of it. Toodaloo, my dudes!